Well, that's fantastic. A really smart decision, young man. We can put that check in a money market mutual fund. Then we'll reinvest the earnings into foreign currency accounts with compounding interest, and it's gone.
How did crypto, once at $60,000 at the Bitcoin and $4,500 for Ethereum, crash down to mere dollars? What's happening, everyone? Today we're going to be talking what caused the huge crypto crash, why nobody is checking the crypto news anymore, and why crypto has been once the biggest boom ever during the bull run and has now slowly faded away in obscenity. We're also going to be talking if crypto is ever going to make a huge recovery. First of all, what I ask you is not for a like, but to watch the video until the end and to watch other videos if you like this one. So let's get started. And it all started back in 2022 when, well, we basically saw a bit of a market correction. You know, the Fed and all the government was printing a ton of money, and while this created huge bull runs in the past, now it comes at a price. While we printed a ton of money, we got something that's called inflation. With inflation, we basically started being hawkish, which means we started selling our positions of stocks on the market itself, such as big institutions, government. Everyone started to sell their own stocks, and of course, crypto and stocks are very much correlated. Now, we all remembered what happened with Terra Luna Classic.
The sudden collapse of Terra sent shockwaves through the crypto industry. According to Elliptic, holders of UST and Luna lost a total of $42 billion. Major investors like Coinbase Ventures lost millions of dollars as well.
By that I mean it was literally predicted. There was a $20 million bet about this. No one knows the true culprit for this crash. So far, I've counted 4 different and unique threads going viral, all claiming to know.
In May 2022, what we saw is something unprecedented. You know, people were getting tons and tons of rewards. They were getting up to 18 to 20%. For their $100,000, this means they got $18,000. For comparison, the banks offer anywhere from 0.1% to about 3 to 4% for keeping your money in the bank. But Terra Luna was offering much more than that. And that was so much money. You know, anyone that had millions in it got a ton of it back and could be living off the passive income. But with a small bug in it, it cost people billions.
Through its launch, UST and the Terra blockchain saw insane growth.
Terra has really evolved into being more than just, an algorithmic stablecoin. It has also become a layer 1 blockchain. And it went from being an underdog in 2020 to being, a top 10 crypto and really on its way to being the #1 stablecoin in the world.
Terra Luna Classic was one of the top 100 projects, and its collapse caused FTX to fail also. This was the big problem. Terra Luna Classic collapsing was not just that. Everyone lost money. The big corporations that used USDT or Terra Luna Classic dollars also lost money on that. Normal people, contagions, projects, all were on the blockchain of Terra Luna Classic, and they lost a ton of money.
Over $150 billion. In 3 days, that's how much the world's 15 largest cryptocurrencies lost in market value. It's because of the crypto exchange platform FTX, which is behind this token, named FTT.
Therefore, everyone in the crypto market was borrowing money to everyone. Everyone was exposed, and everybody was asking for money back. But they were asking for money back from failed projects or projects that simply run out of liquidity by not being profitable enough. In 2022, everyone pulled their money back. And what we saw is with FTX. Now, this made major headlines.
Dollars. And now the market. Oh! It went to 0! Yo!
Investors who deposited UST in Anchor Protocol were receiving a 19.45% yield paid out from the reserves. And a lot of people weren't sure about that. So what happened is a lot of these exchanges and earn programs that were offering massive rewards for keeping your money and your crypto on their platforms simply went bankrupt. Crypto venture capitals went down. Crypto exchanges went down, especially the smaller ones. Nobody had enough liquidity to survive, and this caused a huge FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt among major exchanges on the ongoing regulation we see now, held a large majority stake in Terra Classic itself. But this doesn't even come close to the biggest loss of them all, and that is Alameda Research. You know, Alameda Research and so-called FTX had a very big problem. They also had a liquidity issue. How can they solve this liquidity issue, you say? Well, very simply. You can simply just make more money by trading, right? With users' funds, with exchange funds. Not really, because they made a huge loss. They made a wrong prediction and they got liquidated. And they lost the majority of the owner's funds, which basically made them an $8 billion hole in the FTX exchange, which is a very problematic portfolio. Once we thought everything is going to be fine and they're going to be brought out, but once we saw the large debt, FTX went bankrupt along with its 45 or more sub-companies they had. And let me not even get started on all the exchanges we saw, like the Axie Infinity hack. All of these things that we saw right now was a big problem for the crypto space. NFTs are down by volume by 95%, and slowly people aren't getting interested in them anymore. But this is why I think crypto can make a huge comeback. Bitcoin halving historically has been increasing in price. Although it's not confirmed, it could be a good correlation. Investors will come back and buy more Bitcoin and Ethereum. Personally, I think crypto is going to get way more regulated by the US government and everyone else involved. FTX, Celsius, and BlockFi were all big major players that made an issue for these crypto markets. And on December 12, 2022, Sam Bankman-Fried was arrested, and well, in November, FTX went bankrupt. But I do think all these platforms can recover, and they're working towards a bankruptcy case. And personally, I think crypto is not over. Far from it. We saw crypto get destroyed 90%, 85%. We saw crypto getting destroyed, and every 4 years it saw recovery. Therefore, I do think it's definitely not over for crypto. It's one of the key players, and people who say crypto is gonna fade away to zero haven't really researched much about it. But that does not deny that it's very speculative, and there's a lot of lack of regulation in crypto, and that's why people are saying it's good. With no regulation, people can do whatever they want, either from buying NFTs to making billion-dollar exchanges crash. Crypto has and will make another recovery. It's just a matter of when. Right now, by Google Trends, we are on the lowest point, which means that people are searching for crypto the lowest ever in. There's nothing much really happening in crypto, and sometimes this is even a good thing. This means people can finally build and make the content they want to make. If you guys want more content like this, be sure to smash that like button and check out more videos of mine.